Chapter 6 Peninsular Plateau Region Central Highlands Part 1 Introduction Peninsular India is the land that lies to the south of the North Indian Plains. It covers almost 38% of India's total geographical area, and it is mainly made up of igneous and metamorphic rocks. It consists of a number of plateaus, each plateau having distinct physiographic features. Peninsular India, particularly the regions of Aravalli Mountains, Chota Nagpur Plateau, Eastern Ghats and Karnataka Plateau are rich in mineral wealth. Peninsular India is broadly divided into A. The Central Highlands lying to the north of Narmada Valley, and B. The Deccan Plateau extending southwards from Narmada Valley till the tip of the peninsula. Physiography. The Central Highlands extend from the southern part of the North Indian Plains up to the Narmada Valley. The Central Highlands include the northern half of the peninsular region, that is, the Aravalli Mountains and East Rajasthan upland. Aravalli Mountains, East Rajasthan upland, Malwa Plateau, Bundelkhand, Baghelkhand, Chota Nagpur Plateau and the Vindhya Range are the subdivisions of the Central Highlands. The width of the Central Highlands gradually decreases from the west to the east. Mount Abu in Aravalli Mountains, ravines, that is badlands, of Chambal, Marble Gorge of River Narmada and Kaimur Escarpment in the eastern part of Central Highlands are some of the remarkable landscapes of this region. Aravalli Mountains. Aravalli Mountains, the oldest mountain range in India, form a chain of hills. They are broad in the southwestern parts and gradually narrow towards northeast. The Aravalli Hills stand between Mount Abu and Ajmer. The height of the hills decreases towards the northeast, and they look like a chain of broken hills. The highest peak in the Aravalli Mountains is the Guru Shikhar. Erosion caused by the river Banas along the eastern slopes and the river Luni along the western slopes has resulted in the narrowing of the Aravalli range in the central part, giving the entire hill chain the shape of a dumbbell. The East Rajasthan uplands. The East Rajasthan uplands are characterized by the narrow low hills running in the southwest-northeast direction. The region is otherwise a flatland. This area forms a transitional zone between the Aravalli Hills and the Madhya Bharat Pathar, extending into the eastern plains. The area close to the rivers Chambal and Sindh has badland topography. Badlands are areas that have undergone severe downcutting by river channels. The Chambal Badlands are also known as ravines. Bundelkhand. Bundelkhand is the region lying to the northeast of Malwa Plateau. This region lies in the northern part of Madhya Pradesh and adjoining parts of South Uttar Pradesh. The flat land in the northern part of Bundelkhand merges with the North Indian Plains. It is part of the Yamuna River basin. River Sindh is the major river in the region that flows towards the north and merges into River Yamuna. Malwa Plateau. Malwa Plateau is located in the southwestern part of the Central Highlands between the Aravalli and Vindhya range. A large portion of the Malwa Plateau lies in the state of Madhya Pradesh. The region is characterized by low relief and undulating topography. The plateau is the source region of rivers like River Mahi that flows towards Gujarat and rivers Chambal and Betwa which flow towards north. Vindhyanchal Baghelkhand. Vindhyanchal Baghelkhand is the region that lies to the southeast Bundelkhand and east of Malwa Plateau. Most part of Vindhyanchal area lies within the state of Madhya Pradesh, while its eastward extension forms a small part of Uttar Pradesh. Baghelkhand lies to the east of Vindhyanchal and spreads towards eastern Madhya Pradesh and northern parts of Chhattisgarh state. The area is mostly drained River Son and its tributaries. Baghelkhand forms the source region of most of the tributaries of River Son. Chota Nagpur Plateau. This plateau spreads in Jharkhand and extends into the states of West Bengal, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. This region is one of the mineral-rich regions in our country. Chota Nagpur is a series of plateaus with flat surfaces at different levels and dotted with small, low, rounded hills. Spectacular waterfalls can be seen in this region. The Vindhya Range. The Vindhya Range spreads from western part of Madhya Pradesh to Bihar in the east and forms a boundary between North and South India. Slopes in the south of Vindhya Range are quite steep, whereas the northern slopes are gentle. Chapter 6. Peninsular Plateau, Central Highlands. Part 2. Climate. The Peninsular Plateau has a large variation in climate due to its vast size. Summer is very hot, and temperatures in the interior low-level areas can reach above 45 degrees Celsius during May. Most of the peninsular plateau region enjoys tropical, wet and dry climate. Winters and early summers are long, dry periods with temperatures above 18 degrees Celsius. May and June are the hottest months. Rainy season is from June to September with an annual rainfall ranging from 750 to 1500 millimeters. To the east of Aravalli Range, Madhya Pradesh and Jharkhand have humid subtropical climate. Soils. Black soil formed from basalt rock is found in Madhya Pradesh. It has high percentage of clay and is moisture retentive. Red soils, which are found in the Aravallis, are rich in iron but deficient in nitrogen, phosphorus and humus. Laterite soils, rich in iron oxide, are formed in regions having heavy rainfall. Soluble material present in the topsoil is leached out due to heavy rain. Natural vegetation and animals. In Malwa region, the natural vegetation is tropical dry forest with scattered teak forests. Babul, bombax and acacia are some of the main trees. Some common animals are antelope, black buck and shinkara. The Central Highlands have dry, deciduous forest. This plateau, though dominated by sal forest, has a variety of vegetation. It is swampy in some places and some places are covered with bamboo clumps and shrubs. Tigers, Asian elephants, four-horned antelopes, black bucks, shinkara and wild dogs are also found in this region. Some of the birds, like the Indian grey hornbill, the threatened lesser florican, and other hornbills are also found here. Some of the plateau regions are protected areas. Population and settlement. The region of Peninsular Plateau has numerous tribes like the Bhils and the Meenas who have different dialects and social life. Some nomadic tribes, notably among them the Gadia Lohars from the Marwar region of Rajasthan, who work as lohars or blacksmiths, visit the region at the beginning of the agricultural season to repair and sell agricultural tools and implements. Marathi-speaking communities grew during the period of Maratha rule. Marwaris, Jats and Rajputs are also present in significant numbers in this region. Ujjain had been the political, economical and cultural capital of the Malwa region in ancient times. In present times, Indore has emerged as a large city and commercial center. Hamlets are widely spread throughout the hilly tract of the Aravalli region. Bundelkhand has large but compact villages which occupy the protected sites. Different types of rural settlements can be seen in the Chota Nagpur Plateau. The fertile and level areas of Baghelkhand Plateau and Chhattisgarh Plain have compact and clustered settlements. Economic development. Bundelkhand and its adjoining areas, though rich in terms of land, forests and minerals, are far behind in agriculture and industries. Agriculture. The main occupation of the people in the Peninsular Plateau region is agriculture. Cotton and soya beans are the important cash crops of this region. The other major crops are wheat, rice, jowar, maize, bajra, gram, moong and urad. Wells and ponds are the major sources of irrigation in Bundelkhand. However, the water in the wells depends on rains. Chapter 6. Peninsular Plateau, Central Highlands.
Part 3.
Mining. Malwa Plateau is the sole producer of white and red colored slate in India. Panna in Bundelkhand is known for diamonds. Large reserves of granite and sandstone are found in Bundelkhand. Rock phosphate, mainly used in the fertilizer industry, is found in Lalitpur and Chhatarpur. Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals like mica, bauxite, copper, limestone, iron ore and coal. Large coal deposits are found in Damodar Valley, Jharia, Raniganj, West Bokaro, East Bokaro and Ramgarh. There are also massive coal deposits in the central basin. Therefore, mining activities are well developed in the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Industries. Malwa region has major textile industries. Indore and Ujjain are known for textile production. For the tribal population, handicrafts are an important source of income. The tribal population contributes towards the handicrafts industry, which includes colored lacquerware from Ratlam, rag dolls from Indore, and papier mache articles from Indore, Ujjain, and several other centers. Many centers of large and medium-scale industries have developed. Indore has a large-scale factory producing diesel engines. Pithampur near Indore, known as an industrial town, has a heavy concentration of automotive industry. Indore, the commercial center of Madhya Pradesh, is the main center of textiles and agro-based products. Transportation. Major parts of the Central Highlands are covered by good bus and train services. Jabalpur, Indore and Bhopal have a good road network and an extensive rail network. Jabalpur is the headquarter for the West Central Railway Zone of the Indian Railways. Tourism. Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand are known for forts, palaces, temples and rich cultural background. Madhya Pradesh is famous for its archaeological monuments and pilgrimage places for all the religions. Ujjain city is famous for Kumbh Mela. Natural hazards and environmental problems. The region faces environmental problems related to deforestation, mining, industrialization, power generation, urbanization, movement of vehicles and development projects. Valuable forest cover in the region is lost due to expansion of agricultural activities and indiscriminate cutting of trees. Miners devastate the environment due to lack of clear mining policy. Residents living near the mines face health problems due to blasting, mineral dust, mine fires, etc. The region also has a number of thermal plants that pollute the neighboring water bodies and reserves with their refuse. Water bodies and reservoirs are also polluted due to the refuse from the power plants in the region.